Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Happy New Year. We pray this year will favor each and every one of us. This year open doors shall be our portion. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. So today I will be showing us how to make this Bubu dress. It's a fitted Bubu dress, the side ruffle. This Bubu is inspired by Vicky James. So I have my white fabric here. There's a party I'm going to, it's all white party. I just decided to make it for myself. I have 3.5 yards of crepe fabric. I'll be using this chiffon for the ruffles. So let's go ahead and fold our fabric. I'll be folding the front into two. Also, if the dress is very stretchy, I will not be adding zip to it, but it's not that stretchy. Because it's not that stretchy, I'll be adding zip to the back side because it's going to be fitted. So my fabric is folded into two, both the front and the back. This is the back. It's 1.5 inches bigger than the front. That's wider than the front. Because I'll be adding zip to the back. We'll go ahead and place the measurement. My dress length is 62 inches plus sewing allowance. So you measure it from your back midpoint to where you want it to be. From my back midpoint to where I want it to be is 31 inches. I'll be adding ruffles to the side. I'll be adding about 6 or 5 inches ruffles to it. If you subtract 6 inches from 31 inches, we're left with 25 inches. So I want this side to be 25 inches. I'll add one sewing allowance. That's 26 inches. So I have 26 inches here right from the back. I'm starting the measurement right from here. This is zip allowance. The zip allowance is not included. I don't want the chalk to spoil the material. I won't make it too visible. I want the neckline to be a little bit wide. I'll mark 5.5 inches. If it's not wide enough, I can add to it. So 5.5 inches, that's the wideness, the neck width. I'll mark 2.5 inches for the front depth. The back is very deep, but I'll be making mine 9 inches. This is the front. I will just mark the front. I'll be marking the back later on. I'll mark 2 inches for shoulder slope right on the side here. I will connect the shoulder slope to the neckline. So what I will do is to mark 26 inches all through. So this is 26 inches. So what I will do is to take my shoulder to bust measurement. Shoulder to bust is 11 inches. Shoulder to waist is 17.5 inches. Waist to hip is 9 inches. I'm marking this just to indicate where the waist measurement is because I will not be needing this. I will mark it right on the right side. If I'm shaping it, it has to be on the right side. So this is the waist measurement. I will go inside by 3/4 inch. So I will connect it like so. And then take it up. This is to eliminate any zip bulge. So I'll be cutting this out. I'm cutting just the front neckline, cutting the back neckline later on. I will cut out the shoulder slope and cut out the side. I will go ahead and cut it out. So this is the front. I will take the front part out and mark the neckline. Okay, the back neckline is a little bit deep. I marked out 3.5 inches already. I will make it 8.5 inches. I will connect it. I'll go ahead and hem the neckline. I don't have white bias tape. I will use the same fabric to turn the neckline. I just cut it in a bias form. I will sew it right on the front side and then turn it to the wrong side. I will do the same thing for the back neckline. I will also attach the zip. I will be adding zip to the back side. My zip is up to here. I will stitch off this side and attach my zip here. So guys, I'm done turning the neck. This is the front. I've also attached zip to the back side. I'll go ahead and then join the shoulders. I will turn them against each other, right side facing right side. I will use 1/2 inch to join the shoulders. After I've done that, I will attach the ruffles. Remember I said I'll be cutting out 6 inches ruffle. I'm not using chiffon fabric again. I'm using a crepe fabric that is a little bit harder than chiffon. This is a little bit firm. And I'm using 2 yards for this. I know 2 yards will not be enough, but I just have to manage it. Folded into 2 is 6 inches. I will add 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. That is 6.5 inches. After joining the shoulders, I will measure the side here. Then use it to cut it out. So I will go ahead and join the shoulders before we attach the ruffles. I'm done joining the shoulders. We'll go ahead and attach the ruffles to the side. I will measure the side round. So what I have on this side is 122 inches. I just take it round from front to the back side. I have 122 inches on this side and 122 inches on the other side. I'm supposed to cut out times 2 of 122. 122 times 2 is 244. But here I have just 200 on each side. My fabric will not be enough, so I have 200 on this side and 200 on the other side. I will just manage it like that. Or if you have more than this, you can make it times 2 or times 3 if you want it fuller. So I have this folded into 2. I will go ahead and attach the ruffle to it. I will start from the lower part, right side facing right side. I'll go up by 1 inch or 2 inches because I'll be hemming the lower part. I will take it like so. I will stitch and just make a little gather. I'll join it round with 1/2 inch. I will gather it as I stitch. So I'll make sure this fits in the dress. I will still repeat the same thing for this side. I will stitch it right side facing right side. Gather it as I stitch. So guys, I've finished stitching the ruffles. We'll go ahead and shape in the dress. This is the right side of the dress. I'm going to be stitching it right on the right side, so I don't want to use chalk. I use pin to hold the bust, waist and the hip line. To shaping it, you will measure from shoulder to bust. It's 11 inches. So this is 11 inches. I use pin to hold it down here. And this is the waistline. From shoulder to waist is 17.5 inches. I also hold it with pin. And from waist to hip is 9 inches. This is 9 inches. That's the hip line. I hold the hip line also with pin. And this is the midpoint here. I will use this as a guideline. I will divide the bust measurement by 4. Right from this midpoint, I'll mark a quarter of the bust measurement. A quarter of the bust measurement is 10.5 inches. This is 10.5 inches. I'll pin it, then go to the waistline. I will mark a quarter of the waist measurement. The quarter of the waist measurement is 8.5 inches. I'll pin it down. A quarter of the hip measurement is 11.5 inches. I'll still place my tape here. Mark 11.5 inches here. So I'll just pin it like so. If you're not using a white material, you can just use your chalk to mark it. You mark it like so from here to the hip line. See how I pin it. I follow the hip measurement all the way to the lower part. I make the lower part a little bit free. I will make the lower part a little bit free. And I'll leave 6 inches unsewed. I will stitch it up to here and leave about 6 inches open. So I'll do the same thing for this side. Place a quarter of the bust measurement. This is my pin. A quarter of the waist measurement. That's 8.5 inches. This is the hip measurement. I'll place a quarter of the hip measurement here. I will still follow the hip measurement line and bring it down. I will stitch it up to here and leave about 6 inches open. So I'll go ahead and run a stitch here. I'll just follow it like so, the way I pin it. Stitch it on this side. I will stitch this side. I will use the pin as the guideline. Follow it. Start stitching right from the bust up to here. After I've done that, I will hem the lower part. So guys, I'm done stitching it. This is the stitch here. I hem the lower part. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like my video, comment and share. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe. I will see you guys in my next one. Love you all. Bye.